watching this video because you're thinking of buying some Bloch Jason Samuels Smith tap shoes. They're quite a lot of money, so I don't blame you for doing some research. Here's my review on the tap shoes. Firstly, after reading lots of forums online, I decided to buy my tap shoes in a Bloch size 9.5, which is equivalent to a UK 6.5. Lots of people suggested that you go half a size bigger, as this was a better fit. However, when my 6.5s came, they were far too wide and far too sloppy, not holding onto my foot correctly. There's no way I was going to get all my pickups in. So I sent the tap shoes back, as I'd only worn them on carpet. So make sure when you get your pair and you haven't bought them in a shop, please don't try them on a normal floor or in class. Only practice with them on carpet, otherwise you won't be able to send them back. So today, the correct size came. I'm normally a UK size 6, like I said before, so I ordered a Bloch size 9. Bloch sizes for ladies are normally 3 sizes different. And you know what? They fit great. So here it is on my foot, looking fabulous. So are my Minnie Mouse socks, I must say. So we've got a triple stacked heel, really heavy, huge heel tap screwed on, a leather sole stitched, wow, and massive toe plates. Underneath the toe plates there is a resonating plate to get you that extra fabulous sound. Bloch have assured us that the screws are made of a special technology which will stop them loosening, which is great to hear, unless of course you loosen them yourself. The upper is leather and there's a really thick sock lining inside. However, this extra padding around here isn't quite hugging my foot enough, so I might have to put a heel grip on the inside. Looking snazzy. And down on the shoe, you can see I've laced them pretty tightly. They're not quite tight enough yet, as there still is some movement on my heels, so I'm going to have to make sure they go tighter, or as I said before, wear a heel grip. I will be normally wearing this with regular socks, but there will be times where I wear tights, so they definitely need to be tighter. The width still feels a bit too loose, and bearing in mind they're leather, they are going to give, especially widthways. So that's something to consider when you're ordering the shoe you want. If you want a really tight fit, then go half a size smaller. So again, being a size 6, I perhaps could have gone for a 5.5, which is a Bloch size 8.5. But these, which are Bloch size 9s, my toes are right at the end. So if I went for a size 5.5, a Bloch size 8.5, I do think they would have been a bit too tight. It's all very well having snug shoes, but they need to be comfortable too. Here they are now, so you can see them. Nice and high. As you can see, the heels are coming out of the shoe a little bit, so I definitely need to do them a bit tighter. Forward facing and on the side. Although they're a heavy shoe, they don't look too clumpy on the foot. And how do they sound? Not too bad. Obviously I haven't broken them in yet, so they're not quite as flexible as I want them to be. Box. Also some of these, which you can put on the bottom of the shoe to stop you from slipping. You can glue them on and they sit just underneath the taps here, so you can use them as you wish. Lots of you now tap on a harlequin floor, and sometimes you might find if you add these rubber bits on, you're actually going to end up sticking to the floor a bit. So they're there if you need them, but you might not. So Bloch Jason Samuels Smith tap shoes do cost a lot of money. They retail at around £160, which is a lot to pay out for tap shoes. However, there are much more expensive ones out there on the market, which I'm sure you're aware of. So these might be a good one for kids who have now got to their main size of shoe, they're not growing anymore, before they go into those even more expensive ones. They're lovely, they sound great, but the proof really is in the tapping to see how we get on with them. I'll update you in the comments after I've worn them for a few classes to let you know how they're getting on. So make sure you don't go bigger. So go for a Bloch size, which is 3 sizes bigger than your UK size. Make sure you only try them on carpet, because if they're too big or too small and you want to send them back, there's no sending them back if you've scuffed those taps. The best thing to do would be to order it from one of your local retailers. They can advise you and help you as best they can. I hope you found that helpful, and if you get a white pair, do send me a picture.